Welcome to Violet Light Tarot. This is the Gemini lessons and takeaways for September of 2020. Thank you for your patience, Gemini audience, for the slight delay with regard to this. There was unavoidable, unfortunately. Again, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and of course cross-watchers are also always welcome. This is a collective reading, so if you're looking for something specific to you, or if you have a question that you'd like answered, or some details regarding something for you, please check the description below for the link to the website for purchase. Currently, the delay is 3 days for that to be received. So, how have you been, Gemini? How did your September go? Let's find out and see if we can find out what lessons you were meant to learn at this particular time. So you have the Six of Pentacles. Awesome. It's a card of reciprocity, give and take. Equal effort between parties. It can have something to do with work. It can also just have things to do with friends or relationships as well. In some instances, it can also have to do with receiving equal pay. So it can have something to do with not just work, but a raise for sort of how much you're actually worth kind of thing as well. You also have the Five of Pentacles. You also have the Five of Swords. So a feeling of that you were being left out of something. So we have the Page of Swords, and we also have the Ace of Swords to clarify for the Six of Pentacles, which means that it was a truth that you learned. Something new came to light with regard to a situation you were going through, and with that came with that truth is what came the reciprocity that you've been looking for or needing. You have the Hermit card to clarify for the Five of Pentacles. So the idea of being sort of being left out in the cold, but going within to grow internally. Let's get the other two cards and see where we're going with this. So we have the Sun card to clarify for the Page of Swords. And lastly, Gemini... Oh, way too many. way too many. Oh, there we go. And the Two of Pentacles to clarify for the... the Sun was to clarify for the Five of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles is to clarify for the Page of Swords. Okay. Sorry, Gemini, I'm not meaning to be quiet for so long. I'm getting, it's actually like I'm getting two very, very different messages. Instead of sort of reading clarification, I'm hearing that there's actually two sets of situations here. Like I am still hearing that the whatever this truth was that you discovered actually helped with receiving the either effort or equal, whatever it happened to be, equal time, equal money, equal what have you. But what I'm seeing is that for some of you, or for maybe only one person, I'm not sure, but Some energy that's here is suggesting that the Five of Pentacles, or the being left out in the cold feeling, was actually self-inflicted in a way, because you had gone in to yourself for some growth, and like you were working on your own spirituality, working on your own leveling up. So really the idea of being left out in the cold wasn't necessarily that you were literally being left out by other people, but you were leaving yourself out of situations yourself, like you were pulling yourself out of those situations so that you could become like that hermit state, so that you can become entrenched in your growth, entrenched in your desire for like a new level, a leveling up of your either spirituality, maybe a new course that you were taking with regard to a promotion, or a job that was going to provide you with more money or better money. That could be the reciprocity as well. The Five of Swords is, I see that you were starting to feel like you were actually being left out, like you were like this knight who's like watching the others walk away while he's picking up all the swords. So it was like you were watching people walk away. But the odd thing is, with the clarification being the Sun, it was like it wasn't necessarily that you were sad about the fact that people were kind of going about what they were doing, because it was almost a happy thing for you, because it gave you the chance to literally do all of this growth and all of this study that you had intended to do. So what originally I had been reading and had been interpreting was that it was something where you were literally feeling left out, but it wasn't. It's you were actually sort of sequestering yourself, as it were, so that you could do this this study and this taking this time for yourself at this particular month of September that just passed. And so the Page of Swords, this sort of new version, or this new this is kind of you coming out of this, and this is kind of how you've ended your September, is you've come out of it and you've learned everything that you need to learn for this new position, or for this new endeavor that you're going on, and you've come out, you're very happy about this. You're literally walking as this guy is literally facing like this way, and so you're literally walking away from this hermit mode, coming out of it, and now you're kind of joining the world again for October. What you're actually doing is you are now going to be able to figure out how to balance back into like your friends, your family, everything else, now that you've come out of all of this this study and this reflection that you've been in for the past month. So that is awesome, Gemini. I am so proud of you for actually taking the month to do that. That's, especially with everything going on, for just being able to pull yourself sort of out of your normal day-to-day and your normal want of socialization and being around people, being there for them, doing all of that. You went in, you were happy that you did that. You were happy that you came to your own self, as it were, and now you're coming back out to be able to rejoin everybody in your home or your workspace, or new workspace could be as well. And yeah, so you are gonna absolutely, it's awesome. It's gonna be very, very positive for you. So that is amazing. I can't wait to do your October readings. Those will be coming in the next few days. Trust me. Don't you won't have to wait very long. Yeah, so thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, Gemini. This has been your September takeaways and lessons, and basically what it is just confirmation that everything that you've gone through, all of the time that you've spent away from everybody, and all of the time that you spent learning and working on yourself and working on whatever this project was with regard to your own education, was intended for you for this particular time. So your takeaway is yes, yay, you did the right thing. The lessons, you've learned them. You've done all the learning you've been meant to do. So it's been an honor. Thank you again, and hope to see you soon. Bye for now.